Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, August 24th. Elon Musk says that Tesla's current full self-driving beta build is not great, but he is currently testing the next build, and it's impressive. At Tesla's AI Day, the automaker shared some of its progress towards the self-driving car goal, but it also made it quite clear that they're not there yet. And now, after some recently released updates for the system, Musk expressed his lack of enthusiasm for the current version, saying that the new version that he has personally tested is a marked improvement. Change happens fast because it was only a few months ago that the current version was being hyped as mind-blowing. Never let it be said that Elon Musk isn't a visionary, constantly fixed on the future. Electric vehicle sales have more than doubled during the first half of the year in the U.S. They're getting new registration data from Xpeng, and it's showing that the electric vehicle sales have been up to 214,111 units versus 98,351 during the same period last year. For years now, Tesla has been dominating the U.S. electric auto market, holding about 66%. General Motors comes in with a distant 9.6%, and then Ford with 5.2%. It should be noted that this is still a slice of a relatively small pie. In the USA, EVs only account for 2.5% of the overall market. Tesla is working with famed video game engineer John Carmack to improve the interface performance in older vehicles. Carmack made improvements and advancements in 3D computer graphics and was a lead programmer on games like Doom and Quake. Later in his career, he focused his talents on virtual reality and became the chief technical officer of Oculus. Musk has tried to hire Carmack for a long time, but it wasn't in the cards until a recent collaboration. Carmack drives an older Tesla Model S and offered to help with the user interface performance. We already know the answer, but millions of lower-level trolls are going to ask if the Model S can run Doom. And the answer is yes. Yes, it can. Mazda is launching its first electric car in the U.S. market, the MX-30 EV. The good news kind of slows down because the car has below average range and kind of an average price. Mazda is seen as lagging in terms of electric vehicle adoption, only launching one EV last year when regulations forced them to do so in the European market. And now with the release of the MX-30 EV, they seem a day late and a dollar short. The new compact crossover will only be available in California, have an MSRP starting at $33,470, and a range of only 100 miles at full charge. Mazda expects the first shipments of the MX-30 to arrive at U.S. dealerships in California starting this fall. Although for another $6,000, buyers might be interested in a Tesla, Volkswagen, Hyundai, or Ford, vehicles that double or nearly triple the range of this Mazda. Ford is planning to double production of their upcoming F-150 Lightning electric pickup. The move comes in response to strong early demand, with Ford already racking up 120,000 customer reservations for a vehicle that's supposed to come out in the spring of 2022. Ford's new plan includes a ramp-up of 15,000 vehicles in 2022, 55,000 in 2023, 80,000 in 2024, and past that, 160,000 with the second generation that's supposed to be coming. Ford will spend an additional $850 million in order to meet these new production goals. Ford sells almost 1 million F-Series trucks per year, so it's going to be interesting the EV split in total numbers. In Electrek's take, this story has played out before. Legacy auto companies drag their feet on making a real EV, and then when they actually do, customers are bursting down the door waving money. Chinese automaker Xpeng has officially begun its first ventures overseas in Norway. Xpeng began its first move to Europe with the G3 SUV last year. And while the P7 models make their slow trek, Xpeng is working to further establish its presence with customer service, sales, delivery, charging, and lifestyle facilities. Norway is an obvious choice for actually nearly any EV automaker. Plug-in EVs count for about 84.7% of new auto sales as of July. The vehicles will be delivered to customers by the fourth quarter of this year. After a fatal crash earlier this month, Chinese EV maker NIO will require a new test for drivers to complete to unlock the availability of using the Navigate on Pilot. NIO is in the hot seat after the crash. In addition to negative press surrounding the death, The company was accused of tampering with EV data following the crash, an accusation that the automaker firmly denies. Nevertheless, an investigation in the matter is underway. And now with a new update, it shows a 6-minute informative video, followed by a 10-question multiple-choice quiz, and a video that introduces the key features of the Navigate on Pilot and re-emphasize that it is an assisted driving feature and not autonomous driving. Electrek takes a look at the EV registration data across the United States. Where does your state stack up? Topics include EV registration continues to grow, how the data was gathered, and registration sorted by state. Here are the top and bottom 3 states. Not surprising, the highest number of EVs registered is in the state of California, and second and third is Florida and Texas. In descending order, the bottom 3 states are South Dakota, Wyoming, and finally, North Dakota. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.